Welcome to this tutorial on vectorization best practices in NumPy. In this video, you'll learn how to write vectorized code that dramatically improves the performance of your NumPy operations. Vectorization is one of the most important concepts for working efficiently with NumPy arrays. So what exactly is vectorization? Vectorization means replacing explicit loops with NumPy's built-in array operations that execute in optimized C code. Instead of iterating through arrays element by element using Python loops, you process entire arrays at once. This approach leverages NumPy's underlying C implementation, which is significantly faster than pure Python code. Let's compare a loop-based approach with vectorized code. On the left, we have the traditional loop approach. We import NumPy, create an array of 1 million numbers, initialize an empty list, then loop through each element, multiply it by 2, and append to the list. Finally, we convert the list back to a NumPy array. On the right is the vectorized version. We simply multiply the entire array by 2 in a single operation. The vectorized code is not only much shorter and cleaner, but also runs orders of magnitude faster. There are 4 compelling reasons to vectorize your code. First, faster execution. Operations run in optimized C code rather than slow Python loops. Second, cleaner code. Vectorized expressions are more readable and concise. Third, memory efficiency. NumPy manages memory better and reduces overhead compared to Python loops. And fourth, maintainability. Vectorized code is easier to understand and debug, making your codebase more maintainable in the long run. NumPy allows you to perform mathematical operations directly on entire arrays. You can multiply an array by 2 and add 10 in a single expression. You can square all elements using the power operator. You can compute square roots using the NumPy square root function. All these operations are vectorized, meaning they're applied to every element efficiently without explicit loops. Boolean indexing is a powerful vectorized technique for filtering arrays. You can extract elements that meet certain conditions without writing loops. For example, to get all values greater than 10, you simply use the condition inside square brackets. To combine multiple conditions, use the ampersand operator for and the pipe operator for or. This returns only elements that satisfy your criteria, all in a single vectorized operation. NumPy provides universal functions, or ufuncs, which are fast vectorized functions that operate on arrays. These include mathematical functions like square root, exponential, logarithm, and trigonometric functions like sine. There's also the maximum function that compares each element with a value and returns the larger one. These built-in functions are highly optimized and should always be used instead of writing your own loops. Broadcasting is NumPy's powerful mechanism for operating on arrays of different shapes. You can add a scalar to an entire 2-dimensional array, and NumPy automatically broadcasts the scalar across all elements. You can also multiply a 2-dimensional array by a 1-dimensional column vector, and NumPy intelligently broadcasts the operation across matching dimensions. Broadcasting eliminates the need for explicit loops and makes your code more elegant and efficient. A key principle of vectorization is avoiding Python loops whenever possible. Instead of writing a loop to some array elements, use NumPy's sum function. Instead of looping to find the maximum value, use NumPy's max function. For calculating the average, use NumPy's mean function. These vectorized functions are not only more concise, but also run significantly faster because they execute in compiled C code rather than interpreted Python. Let's recap the key takeaways. First, always use array operations instead of loops whenever possible. Second, leverage NumPy's extensive library of built-in functions for common operations. Third, apply Boolean indexing for filtering data efficiently. And fourth, master broadcasting to work with arrays of different shapes seamlessly. By following these vectorization best practices, you'll write faster, cleaner, and more efficient NumPy code. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.